All right, I'm gonna show you guys how I lost over $500,000 in the last 12 months. And this is not a joke video. We have really charged off over $500,000 in the last 12 month spree. Now, repossessions have been getting really rough lately, and not just us, a lot of car dealerships and banks. I'm gonna show you one firsthand before I go even in detail. We just repossessed this car the other day. It's a later model Kia Sorento. Very nice car when I sold it. And I want you guys to be braced because this is disgusting. Now, you open the car door, you immediately got roaches crawling around in there. You got roaches here, roaches crawling around there. All over the car. I mean, they're just inside. Look at all the trash. And there's a roach right here, right next to my head, crawling in here. Now, this is after me putting five cans of roach killer in there, bug debomber. And they're still alive, still crawling around. That car is infested. And this is how a normal and that's not even the worst one. That's the sad part about this, guys. That's not even the worst repossession that we've had in the last 12 months. So something like that, look, I have it all isolated by itself, so it doesn't affect any other cars. I'm sending that one immediately to the auction because it's not really sellable, because there's no way to get all those bugs out of there. So we're just gonna send it to the auction and take our loss, and I'm gonna show you guys all of our losses on paper, so stay tuned. This is no BS video. I'm showing you the papers in real life in our financials. And to help me out, go click that little subscribe button right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because it's really gonna help me eat this $500,000 loss. So before I show you the financial statements, I need to explain something to you guys. We got two dealerships here. We got Get Smart Auto, which is all of these regular cars that you see right here. We do what's called in-house financing. Buy here and you pay here. It's for people with bad credit, obviously, or no credit. So we take all the payments, we are the bank. Then we have Stingrayalley, which is all the sports cars, classic cars, lifted trucks, Corvettes, all of that unique stuff. We don't do that much financing on that. That's mainly cash or through banks. But I'm gonna dive into both dealerships with you guys. So again, make sure to subscribe, because it's really gonna help me feel better about all these losses. And by the way, I'm taking you behind the scenes into my personal financial statements more than what any other dealership would do. But this is gonna give you a good look into what it's like in this economy, because it's not just affecting me, it's affecting every dealership, every bank, and we're giving you an inside look. Okay, now we're getting into the stuff you want, my personal finances. So this is gonna be for our finance company right here. I'm gonna post what I'm looking at right here for you guys. So in the past 12 months, we've had 71 repossessions. Now, total charge-off was $555,924.23. That's sickening, over $500,000 charged off. But then you have ACV. What's ACV stand for? It stands for actual cash value, because when you get the car, it's still worth something. So after we ACV'd everything, the adjusted charge-off was $252,400.25. So after we got the cars in, either sent them to an auction or sold them, that's what the remaining charged off was, minus a few dollars here or there. So it looks like the average age of the contracts was 612 days, so just shy of 2 years before they got delinquent. And then the average account balance was $4,274. Now let's go to Stingrayalley. So this one's a little bit more pleasant, but like I told you guys, we don't finance that much on this side. We only had 5 repossessions. 1 redeemed their car, so really only 4 charge-offs. And a charge-off is when they absolutely don't make the payments, the account's gone, okay? We charged off $41,857. The ACV of these cars was $21,955. So give or take, we lost about $20,000 in charge-offs in the last 12 months. So over a total charge-off of 41 plus this of about $600,000 between both dealerships that we charged off in a 12-month period. And I'll tell you what, we're going to hear from my dad in a bit, but these repossessions and delinquencies, and we've been working and working, and this isn't behind accounts, guys. This is completely gone, repossessed, gone. This isn't people behind. This isn't 60 days, 30 days, 90 days. This is like absolutely gone. We still have people on our accounts that we've been working with. And I'd say we're really, really good. Itzy handles a lot of the payments and that sort of stuff, and she's on top of the game. We're on top of the game. But I don't understand how a lot of these buy here, pay here dealerships are doing it. I guarantee, and they're probably not the size of us, but I guarantee their delinquency rate is through the roof. Ours hovers around, if it's really good, it's around 8%. When it gets high, it's about 15 to 20% delinquency, where people are behind. But it usually hovers around 10% to 12% because Itzy's got it narrowed down. Sometimes it's 3%. But average is about 8 to 10 on our delinquency. So let's hear from my dad because he's been doing this for decades. Let's see if it's gotten better or worse throughout the years.
Hi folks, Bobby R. Moore here at Stingray Alley and Get Smart Auto, which is our finance company. And we just went over some books and stuff. And I am actually very, very sick right now. I'm sick of what I'm looking at. We have charged off over $600,000 in the last year in bad debt. I don't know how most dealers can stand it. Most dealers ain't going to be able to stand it. I mean, I've been in business for about 50 years. In the old days, you buy a car for $1,000, $1,200, you get $1,000 down, you're $200 in a negative. Next payment, you're free rolling, and you make your interest. If we don't make our interest on these loans, we're not making no money. We're not even getting our costs back. And we sell pretty good cars, pretty reliable cars. We're not selling junk cars. We're not selling salvage cars. We're not selling reconditioned cars like a lot of these dealers are. We're selling legit cars. I go all the way to San Antonio, Dallas, around the country. My son's buying, and we buy what is the best. I can show you one of these cars right now outside where it's clean, ready to go, all been changed, all been serviced, all that, and in 5-6 months, if I repo it, I don't even want to look at it. It's so bad, so nasty. I've got cars out here I can show you, roaches all in there. You know, these cars come back in, McDonald's bags, hamburger bags, this, sweets there, lottery tickets, you know, all over the place and stuff. And they got car seats in the back of these cars. The children are riding in this mess and this dark marijuana smoke. You know, it's just that's not right. But I don't know how much more of this I'm going to stand, but I'm going to pull out of the buy here, pay here business. I'm thinking about it because it's not. And here's what happens to people. People think you can keep on doing this. What they do is they buy cars. They don't take care of them. They don't maintain them. They give them out to cousins or brothers or whatever. They run the crap out of them. I got other choice words I like to say, but I can't. Well, we don't like it no more. It's this, that, and well, just come get it. Or a lot of times we go search for it, so we got to pay a repo company $500 to even go find their car to pull it up, but it don't even run. It's just sickening. And you know, I sell good cars. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been here 44 years. I've got a good reputation, and I don't know what it is. Even all your major lenders are taking the biggest hit they've ever hit on negative pay. We took $600,000 loss in 1 year in our finance. I can't imagine what the big lenders are taking. But, you know, and people have bad credit coming in here, and I don't judge them on their credit or nothing. I try to get them restarted on good credit. And I tell them that when I sell it to them. And I tell them that I'm very sincere. Here's some of my little deals here, you know. But here, the best way to get back on your feet is miss a car payment. Now, that's pretty straight up. It's kind of funny, but it's the truth. Here's another one here. Insurance. Insurance has doubled on people. People here don't get a driver's license. They have IDs. Nobody has a driver's license no more. No insurance, no drive. I want my car covered. Well, sometimes I let them go with liability because they can't afford the deal. Guess who gets stuck with the tore up car? Me. All the cars wrecked and stuff. I'm not going to pay for it no more. Well, I'll let you go with just liability, and your word said you'd take care of stuff even in an accident. Word's no good. What's happened to good people's word? You know, good people's handshake. It don't make any difference anymore. Miss car payment, kiss it goodbye. You know, if you miss a car payment stuff, this is what pays our bills here. This is what affords me to buy cars and finance from other people. Miss a car payment, kiss it goodbye. I mean, that says it all right there. And I go thoroughly over people's paperwork when I sell them the car, and I just go on their word, basically speaking. The signature don't mean anything. Why don't you go back and sue them? Well, in the state of Texas, it's more of a consumer's law than it is a business law. If a person don't have anything, he's got bad credit, he's renting, whatever, he's got that sue. I pay a lawyer $3,000 to go sue these people for the damage they did to my car and what they owe me. What am I going to get? It's called a summary judgment. It's a piece of paper saying, well, Bobby, if they ever get anything, a real deed, a real trust, you can attach yourself to it. I can't bank on that. I'm spending good money after bad money by getting a lawyer on this deal here. And the people know it. And they say, they jump from here and go to another buyer payer lot. Well, that stuff's fixing to quit because all these buyer payer lots can't handle it. And I'm a pretty good closer. I mean, I've been doing this a long time. I consider myself one of the best. And mainly with my own money. This is you know where you're financing that? Where are we financing that? Right here. Hip National Bank. It's my money, and I take it seriously. So if you ain't gonna pay, keep your money. I can't do it. If you're gonna pay me, all I got to go on is your word. Your signatures don't mean anything anymore. So I don't know what's going on with people these days. It's this that the word's not any good anymore, unfortunately. There's a lot of good people out there. I'm not saying that, but people, keep your word. Take care of your business. Take care of somebody trying to help you out. We're trying to help you out, build your credit score up. What we do is people pay us off on a good car. You know what they get next? First of all, they're going to get a discount on the car they buy because they showed us good faith. And second of all, we're going to bump you up to a bank, which is definitely going to help your credit. I mean, we do everything to help you out, and we work with you. I know sometimes people have a problem. I understand that. I don't mind working with people, but you got to be into the know. You got to show me your ability to pay, and if you get a problem, I'll work with you. But you know what? People's grandmas don't die 5 times. Okay? I mean, you know, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. So, with that being said, this video is just to not be a downer, but it's a life-changing thing for us because we may consider getting out of the buyer pay here. You know, I love selling the Corvettes and all that kind of stuff, but I deal with everybody cannot afford a Corvette. I know that, and everybody ain't got good credit. I know that. So we try to help them on this end. We sell Corvettes on this end, and we try to merge it all together. Some guy buys a $5,000 car one day, and we may sell a $500,000 car the next day. It's all in selling cars. Me and my son love selling cars. We love helping people out. But people, get your together, okay? And I pray for everybody. I pray for my family. I pray for your family. And everything. But you got to start taking care of your business. If you don't, you're going to be walking. I can tell you that you're going to be walking. And that's not just me talking. You're going to be walking. Because everybody cannot afford all this stuff that you're doing now. And people didn't used to be like this. And I don't know what's happened, but people's word is getting where it's not any good anymore. And come on, we're in USA of America. We live in the best country there is. We've got great people. We're great people here to do business with. And I don't mind helping you out. We even got people that sometimes their transmission go out of their car. That's understandable. Well, we ain't got the money to fix the transmission, Mr. Moore. I don't know what to do. I said, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to pay to get the transmission fixed, and you pay me back $50 a month till it's paid off. I work with people, but people, work with me. Pay your bills. Pay your bills, all I ask. Thanks for listening to this video, and we will hope to send you some more, and hopefully things change around. They're better. Thank God. Bye-bye.
And you thought that first car was our only repo? No. We got a repo here. We got a repo truck over here. Come back here. It's our repo section. We got a repo Audi and a repo Escape. And we got a lot more that aren't here. These are just recent ones. Hell, this one's even wrecked up here. And it's not like people are missing a payment and like one day late and we're picking it up. Like this lady, she's had this car for a year and a half or so, and then started complaining that the power steering went out. And so I ended up fronting a $2,000 bill, helping her get it fixed, and she's supposed to pay me back in payments. Well, she ain't got the car no more. It's right here, and I got hit with a $2,000 bill with a car that's probably not worth $2,500. But, so what does that mean for you guys? Well, what it means, if you're in a bad credit or no credit situation, it means that banks and buy here, pay here companies are gonna really tighten up. And a lot of buy here, pay here places are just gonna go away because they can't handle these losses. Even us, these losses hurt. $500,000, almost 600,000 between both companies. That is a lot of losses. So if you're in that bad kind of credit situation, it's going to be a lot harder to get a car. Down payments are definitely going to go up. And even for me, I'm not financing that much cars anymore. Like, I'm not advertising. I'm not really pushing it. When somebody comes in wanting to in-house finance a car, I'm not excited about it. I don't look forward to it. And because we don't make any money on this stuff, as you guys can see. But when we're financing it ourselves, we're taking the loan. So like this car right here, this little Toyota, $99.95. The guy comes in here, $1,500 down. All right, Bobby, I want to finance it with you. We sell it for $10,000. We don't get the $10,000. The only thing we get is $1,500. Our cost in this car is probably about $7 grand. So taxes on this car is probably $1,000. So you give me $1,500. I'm getting $500 after I pay the sales tax. $500 minus $7,000, $6,500. I'm still in the hole. So it's not like I'm getting that whole check up front. So we're definitely being a lot more careful and a lot more strict with who we are financing these cars to. So it makes it more difficult for you guys. Now, how does this affect you guys, or the guys that pay cash or have good credit? Well, it's actually gonna work in your benefit if you have a little bit of patience, and you don't even need patience because it's already happening. Because when times get tough, people have to unload their toys. That's the first thing to go. So what are the toys? It's the Corvettes, it's the Thunderbirds, it's the classics, it's the Harley Davidson motorcycles, the jacked up lift trucks, stuff that people don't need, because the only things that you really need is home, food, minor transportation, and that's about it. You don't need this kind of fancy stuff. So when people have to unload them, they're gonna sell them at a discount, or it's gonna get repossessed. So that's when you guys come in, to where you can get qualified. Even though the banks are tightening up, you can still get qualified with your credit. Or you got cash, you don't even need to worry about it. Because hey, you got cash, you don't need to ask anybody for nothing, right? So you guys can come and scoop in these cars at a discount, to where if somebody tries to get this car financed, which you get this car financed, it's around $30,000. They get it financed, they put a down payment, they pay on it for about a year or so, and then they go into some troubles, they can't afford it. You can scoop in and just pay off their loan, or pay off a little bit above, because what are their options? It's gonna get repoed and go through a bank and go on their credit. So you can come in and take advantage of the hard times, which isn't good to say, because that means the average American is going to go through some bad stuff, but you guys positioned yourself perfectly to where you can take advantage of this kind of stuff. So there's a bright light to the darkness to all this, but yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about in this video. Lost about $600,000 in charge-offs. So if you liked it, make sure to go subscribe. It really helps us out. Whether you buy a car or not, go hit that subscribe button. If you're wondering, Bobby, why are you wearing a t-shirt of yourself? One, because I'm that cool. I'm that cool, I can do that. But we sell t-shirts online, putting a discount code here, Itsy Designs them all. We just uploaded some pretty cool designs. So go over there and check that out. And if you are selling a car, hey, maybe you're in that position like I said earlier. You can't afford it no more. Give us a shout on our website, Facebook, Instagram. We buy cars all over the country. Corvettes, classics, sports cars. I'm looking for C6s, C7 manuals, C5 low mileage, C3s, chrome bumpers especially, I'm very interested in. So reach out to us, we'll buy it. Send us the title, we'll get you paid the same day. We'll get your car picked up anywhere in the country and get it down here. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And don't get your car repossessed, okay?